want to explain why doing HIIT classes, Pilates, and all of that will slow you down if you have a goal to build muscle and lose body fat. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie and I help you change your beliefs so you can change your body, your health, and your life. So I have recently started doing yoga, and honestly I am struggling a little bit to find the right kind of routine with fitting yoga in as well as weight training, because I still have a goal to build more muscle, and so weight training is very important for that. Now the yoga studio I go to also has HIIT style classes, and I actually went to one this week. I'm going to another one today because someone I've become friends with at yoga, it's her last week, and so I want to see her as much as possible, so we're going to these classes together. It's fun, right? And I get a lot of you have this same situation, like you want to go to classes for the social aspect, for the fun of it, you find it more motivating, but what you have to understand is generally they are not going to help you get the body that you desire. And if you look at someone like me, right, like I'm very hesitant sometimes to share what I'm doing because it needs context around it, because I know back in the day I would look at someone like me and I'd be like, she's got the body I want, she does classes, so I'm just going to do classes too because I'm going to do what I like. And a lot of you I know are scared to do weight training, or there's more of a mental battle around it. It's harder, right? So if you had the option and you see someone else just doing HIIT classes or yoga or Pilates, you're going to be like, okay, she's got the body I want, I'm going to do that as well. I don't really like weight training as much, so happy days. The problem with this is I have already put in the groundwork to build the body that I have now with weight training. And a lot of these influencers and people you see online that have the body you want, either they've got very good genetics and they play with angles and lighting to get the right shape for their photos, or they have gone through a period of solid weight training, getting super strong, building as much muscle as possible, and that is how they have ended up with the body they have now. Once you have that body, it is so much easier to maintain it, and you can do HIIT classes and Pilates and a little bit of weight training just to keep at maintenance level, have a lot more flexibility. So you have to be very careful with what you are following and make sure that it actually applies to where you're at in your journey. Now, I still have a goal to build more muscle, and so this week I am sacrificing my weight training a little bit because I can't fit it in. And I could if I really push myself, but there's almost no point because my body is so sore that I wouldn't be able to push myself as hard as I should be able to and make progress on last week. And so therefore I'm not going to get as good a result. So that's what you have to understand as well. I am happy to make the sacrifice this week because at the end of the day, it's 1 week. It's not really going to slow me down in the grand scheme of things. But if you are doing this frequently, then yes, it is going to slow your results down. And I know you want the fastest results possible. If that is the case, you are much better off really prioritizing your weight training. And what that means is you can try and fit it all in, but if you are finding that you are not recovering well, if you are too sore to really push your weight training and fit those workouts in properly, then you might have to cut down on some of the other activities you're doing. And this is really going to depend on a lot of things like how much food you're eating, your age, as well as how much sleep you're getting and the stresses going on in your life. I've actually increased my food recently as well to make sure I can recover better. I'm sleeping fine, and I don't really have a lot of stressful things in my life apart from one massive thing, but that's getting sorted. I am in a good place to push the limits, whilst also understanding that this week I'm probably only going to get 1 weight training workout in, and so that means I'm going to have to put the other workouts to next week, and it's just going to slow me down a little bit overall. And I'm okay with that because I haven't got a timeline on my journey. I am in it for the long run, and my goal is just to keep getting better and better, and I don't really care how long it takes. It is so much more fun to take that approach, and it takes the pressure off. And at the end of the day, I know a lot of you have these timelines because you want to look good for an event, or you want to look good by your 30th birthday or stuff like that, but life doesn't end after the event. Life doesn't end at your 30th birthday for most people, you know. There are going to be a lot more events and things coming up in your future that you can work towards as well. So if you have a goal to build muscle and lose body fat, you can do more than just weight training. You can do running as well. You can do, like, I recommend doing as much activity as you can recover from. You'll probably find you can do a lot, but as I said before, it does depend. And you also have to realize that if it is getting in the way of your weight training, it's going to slow your results down. And if you're okay with that, then that's fine. If it helps you enjoy the process more, then that's better, right? Anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please like it. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And if that's the case, I will see you in the next video.